Okay. Hey everybody, it's Catch. This is actually a replay. You see the date there from preseason of Spa. Some pretty good drivers in this race too. And I'm just actually trying to test the stream here on our YouTube page, so bear with me. But we're going to get into this in just 1 second here. Okay, sorry about that. Let's get into this here and see what happens. So yeah, like I said, this was a race from Spa a while ago. This was two preseason. I think it was 2 preseasons ago. It was a preseason, so these really didn't count. And this was before the most recent update. So you know, with all the GR4s that got updated first, and then the physics got changed for fuel with GR3s, GR2s, GR4s, so this was prior to all that. So certain cars were performing a little better, a little worse, but here we go. Let's see what we got. There's our boy J-Mag in the Citroen. DNA J-Mag, really great driver. He'll be in SFR this season with his teammate Jaduko. There's gears, downshift gears. DNA Dibbler, Dibs, another great driver. Our boy Nintisto, representing Puerto Rican E-Racing Club. Twisted Road, I'm not really sure who that is, to be honest with you. There's this guy, some tool, driving an Alpha. Jersey, and then Leadfoot. Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while. He did pretty good. You see the numbers on the doors, for those that don't know, are the ranking in the lobby. TTT Shoots, GTR Crimson. The Beamers were really bad on fuel before all these updates. Lexus has always been fast, the GR4, but the tire wear's pretty bad. Avonix in the Merc. Wildfire. Through the dust. There's our buddy Marco. He's always running the GTR, always. Speedy Man Charles. Closer, nice guy, but he's hit me a bunch of times. I know it's not on purpose, but he's, even this last race at Dragon Trail, he's in the vet now, I think, but it happens. It's, you know, it's not meant to always be that way. So I don't remember what the strategy was for here, or what the actual compound requirements were. J-Mag leads us in. Spa's a really great track. Ooh, Nintisto goes off early on. I absolutely forgot about that. This is pouncing time now, unfortunately for Nintisto. Oh, he ran wide there. Oh God, look at that, so did I. No penalties. Oh, Nintendo, he cut the inside. Oh, me too. Because I ran wide. Wow, we didn't want that to happen. Oh, Nintendo goes off there. I totally forgot about that. Oh, he let me back in. Good job, Nintendo. Wow. Look at the lead. J-Mag is already pulling. Oh, J-Mag gets twisty. What a save by J-Mag there. Now Gears has the run on him. He's going to get that. No, J-Mag holds the spot. Dibbler waiting in the background, just pouncing. Good job, J-Mag, controlling that thing. This is the first lap, guys, too, so, I mean, tires are cold, you know. Got to warm them up for at least a lap or so. So Twisted, he's got me. These three are battling it out. Let's see if anything happens here. Going into the first end of the lap at the chicane. So you can see the pack fell off. Even 4 and 5, me and Twisted, you know, from those incidences right off the bat up the slipstream is so important at Spa. To stay in somebody's slipstream. Dibbler playing smart. Yeah, Dibbs is playing it smart. Luckily, Nintisto's in 7th place, so that's not bad for him. TTG shoots, makes a move on him. He got the spot. See, now these penalties are going to kill us here. Well, luckily, it's only a half a second, and there's those penalties. Oh, I just got another one. That's great. Alright. So, that's really going to give Leadfoot a closing in opportunity here on me. But the Alpha could really handle through this section of the track. Over the Viper nevertheless too. And he's also on mediums. No fuel saving from Leadfoot. Again, I don't remember the compound wear and requirements, we'll see. And I don't remember the fuel. But you see the Alpha, I mean, it just creeps. It's really good through here. Ooh, he almost lost it. Obviously, Alpha doesn't have top speed, but through these nifty sections, when driven properly by somebody like Lamb, world finalist PX7 Lamb. Now Turismo Lester is actually driving the Alpha this season, for the legit season, and he's an alien too. But Lamb is the expert in the Alpha. Okay, so you can see here that 1 second penalty really killed me because I'm out of the draft now. So basically I have to rely on speed and making it up through the technical section. When you do the replays, you can see that the timing is not live on the left where all the names are, so you can't actually see the distance that I'm behind Leadfoot there in 4th, or that the person behind me is Twisted in 4th, I'm sorry. So you see here the draft is crucial. and to get that part right coming up the hill. He's close enough for the draft. Just watch what it does. Look at this. And again, the Alpha is not something that you want to be dealing with for top speed, but look at what the draft does there. Pulls the whole car. I mean, he was at least a second and a half behind me, so he caught right back up. But again, this is where I have to take advantage. J-Mag out in front again. Let's see what Nintisto's doing here. Oh, you got a battle going on through here too with shoots. Nintisto recovered pretty well. And he's a really experienced driver, so he's going to be looking to pounce. Certainly. Yep. He's ready. Spa is not the easiest place to pass on. I mean, this, we can get somebody here or through Radion up the hill. Just leaves it alone for now. Will he dive the inside? No. Ooh. Shoot's getting a little out of whack there. Now see, now I have managed to catch Twisted here. See my tires and my fuel. And look at that BMW's tires. Those front tires are really starting to I'm sorry, that's the Nissan, the GTR. So it's all-wheel drive, the GR4 class. All GR3 cars are rear-wheel drive. Just for all these people out there that might watch this that don't know. But yeah, the all-wheel drive cars, the GR4s, they're gonna burn through front tires. And the Alpha is really good on tires anyway. So let's see what I can do against him here. And it looks like Gears picked up a penalty that you can see up there. Yeah, Twisted's really starting to struggle now with the GTR. We got some room in between us. Oh, did I get the spot here? So he's kind of really holding me up, and it's not his fault. I mean, it's a hard place to allow somebody to pass you, because you don't want to lose too much time. He runs wide there. Saved it though. My only place to, I mean, I would think about maybe making a move here, but it's hard. You don't want to pick up a penalty. You don't want to really mess up the other driver. So yeah, I choose, okay, so I'm in the pits here at lap 4. Nobody else seemed to pit, so it looks like I'm going for the undercut here. Again, I don't remember exactly what I did, and Spa's a really long pit, so you want to try and stay off of that for as long as possible. It must have just been mediums and softs with some fuel, because the Alpha can go 7-8 laps easy on softs here. Yep. So it was a one-stop strategy, and it was just for mediums and softs. That was the required tire. So now I'm in 15th place here. Let's see what I could do if I'm still within the draft here. So I went for the undercut on J-Mag, Dibbler, and Gears. And the Alpha topping out at, well, I came out of the pits, so that's really not fair, but let's see what happens here. I'm in a battle with the midfield, with the back of the grid here. But keep in mind, I'm a pit stop ahead of everybody, so if we take a look at, I'm on fresh softs with enough fuel. Take a look at K-Bonix. He's on really worn, not too bad at worn mediums, but he's on worn tires. I'm trying to do everything I can to get by him. That's the thing about FIA and, you know, racing in general. People don't want to really let you by. He ran wide there because of the pressure, so that's unfortunate for him. But yeah, people don't want to really let you by, and sometimes they will. I try and do that a lot. If I know somebody's a faster driver than me, or I know that they happen to be on a quicker tire, I'll let them by. And a lot of guys do that, don't get me wrong. There's Crash, he's running wide. So I got kind of lucky there by getting 2 spots without having to fight too hard for them. And if I'm not mistaken, there goes J-Mag and Dibbler in the pits. Now Twisted, his tires are so shot, but he's continuing to go here, so he wants to try and stretch out. I mean, I'm telling you that this is a really hard car to be driving right now with no front tires there. And Leadfoot, same thing. Jersey, he's in the Porsche, so he's in the Cayman. I mean, not too bad at tires. The thing about racing though, especially with like, these are like sprint races, well, at least this was, you know, most of these are, but you really want to go for the undercut most of the time is what's going to get it done for you, rather than trying to go overcut. And then you see Leadfoot there pick up a penalty because of his worn tires. So Crimson, he started on the softs, and wow, man, look at that in the Beamer. You got to give this guy credit for even being able to still drive this car on those tires. I mean, that is ridiculous. I'm sorry, but that is like one of the worst I've ever seen. And he's probably got his brake balance all the way to the rear. Another factor, I mean, he's redlining this Beamer. That M4 really needs to be short shifted too. But another factor is obviously playing with the brake balance. On front engine cars, most of the time, especially with high tire multipliers, you really want to go down. You really want to go the brake bias to the rear, so it keeps the pressure off of the front tires and doesn't wear them down to nothing like this. It helps with that. It allows the rear of the car to loosen up. I can't believe he's driving on that. So J-Mag is actually the provisional leader here, and Dibbler is behind him in second. So yeah, second. What happened to third place? Shoots, and there's Gears. So Gears, Shoots didn't pit yet. Gears pit. So Gears is clear of him. And then here I am, and Closer didn't pit yet. So this is looking good. There's Twisted, went in there. They're going to be in there for a long time in the pits. Shoots is going to have to pit now too. So these are where the positions are going to open up here. There we go. Everybody's going in. Let's see if Nintisto pit. He did. I actually just ran the fastest lap of the race there, 2:28.4. That's pretty crazy. But J-Mag will definitely pass that, I'm sure, or Dibbler. So now, let's see what these guys do here. See if Dibbler gives a bump draft. Nope. See how he lets off there? I mean, it's a really great job. Experienced driver. He's not looking to overtake J-Mag right now. You got to work together. A lot of people would have went for that pass there with the draft and been able to, yeah, take the inside. But the more you battle, the more people like Gears or myself could catch up in situations like that. So you don't want to battle. You want to work together. And, you know, even if you're the biggest rivals to each other, you want to be able to work together because it's only going to help you for the entirety of the race. And then, you know, when you get to the last lap, say, or somebody makes a mistake like that, oops, J-Mag will give the spot up. So really good job there. J-Mag made a mistake, Dibbler had the spot, and now Dibbler's in the lead. So, I mean, with the draft, J-Mag can definitely overtake if he decides to at some point. So it's not going to be a problem. So at this point, I'm pretty far away from Gears right now, and I'm not really fuel saving at all in the Alpha. At this point in time, it really didn't need it. The Alpha was really, it still is one of the best cars on fuel in the GR4 class, but I'm not really revving it out, you know, like it could be. So you're kind of saving some fuel. Mid-engine cars are pretty good around Spa too, nevertheless. But I would say that certain mid-engine cars, I mean, I can't drive the Ferrari GR3 or the Lamborghini GR3. The Huracan GR4 is one of my favorite cars, although they just never update that car in Gran Turismo, and they only make it worse and worse. So our good buddy Prek Bautista is driving for Lambo. He does a great job in the GR3. I mean, he really does. It's incredible what he does. But yeah, those two cars are really hard mid-engine cars to drive. The other mid-engine cars are pretty reasonable to drive. Let's see where Gears is. Gears is in the Lexus here. So the Lexus has, you know, a lot worse in the GR4 tire wear than the Alpha, or pretty much mostly any other car. So it is possible that I could run him down, but unlikely. And J-Mag and Dibbler are just too far. So you can see that. Look at the tire wear here. I'm already on 2 laps older than Gears because I went for the undercut, and you can see my tires are pretty much just a little bit better than his. J-Mag too. Dibbler's got the best tires out of all of us. J-Mag short shifting that Citroen. Gears had the fastest lap there. The Lexus is definitely a fast car. 2:27.3. Look at that, 2:27.3 he ran. It must have been with the draft, obviously, but that's a really fast lap. 2:27.3. That was something else, because that's a second faster than what I was at. Same thing with J-Mag. I mean, we all are pretty much trying to save fuel, but there's Dibs though, 2:27.3, 2:27.3. So again, fast times. Right now they're probably about 3 to 4 seconds ahead of Gears, and probably 5-6 seconds ahead of me. And here comes our old buddy Nintisto. You can never count this guy out. So even though he ran wide in the beginning, he's going to be a problem. But again, when you start to lose the draft here at this part of Spa, you're in trouble. So he's out of the draft. I'm out of the draft. Gears is out of the draft. And that's why J-Mag and Dibs are just continuing to pull away. The only thing that's going to save me with Gears is possibly tires that I could possibly run him in. Let's take a look at what's going on through the field here. Twisted in the GTR. He should be okay for another 2 laps here, but he's got Jersey behind him, and the Cayman is really a fast car here. Another mid-engine car, and Jersey's on much better tires. So GTR is fast, but he's going to definitely have some trouble with tires. Leadfoot by himself in the Viper, fortunately for him. But Speedy Man is on softs a little early. Crimson went mediums because he went softs first. Everybody else kind of went the other way around. That's going to be a pretty good battle to see if that could work out. Penalties getting picked up. All-wheel drive car struggling with the tires. Dibs and J-Mag still. I'm actually closing into Gears here. Let's go for a ride on board through Spa on some worn tires and see what it looks like here. So 2 laps to go here. Entry is important so you can get a great apex exit out. I'm still a little bit too far for the draft here on Gears. But that undercut actually seemed to really pay off for me. Because keep in mind, I started in, I think it was 9th place maybe. So, you know, you're making up 5 positions. This is a crucial part of the track, especially on worn tires. So we are making up some ground on Gears, but doesn't seem to be enough. And we're getting there though. So I'm a second off my pace from the tire wear, which isn't horrible. Alright, here we go for the final lap. Definitely made some ground up on him, for sure. And then Tisto's made some ground up on me. Look at Gears' tires. He's got bad tires here. See what I can do. Now I'm getting in within the draft here. If I had a quicker car other than the Alpha, caught up a lot. Let's take a look at J-Mag and Dibbler. They're battling it out too. What will happen? Both on pretty worn tires. Dibbler, J-Mag, Gears has the worst catch, and Tisto not too far behind. Oh, I'm all over Gears here. This was actually a really exciting race. I don't remember what actually even happens here. Oh, I'm trying to, man. See, this is what I'm talking about. You want that position, you want that pass, but you don't want to really mess somebody else up. Especially a friend, you know, and just for the racecraft in general. But side by side racing here. Look at this. Oh, it's going to come down to the braking points, the chicane. J-Mag and Dibs. Looks like Dibs holding on. Gears and Catch. Oh, Gears gets it loose. Catch is on him. Oh, wow. Wow, and Tisto to take 5th. That was something else, ladies. That was really something else. I forgot about that. Wow, that was a pretty cool race. Pretty cool race. And like I said, that is close racing at its best between Dibbler and J-Mag, and me catching up with Gears, and then Tisto making a great recovery. But that's what you want to see. I mean, you know, you push at the end, and you try and pass at the end if you can, and if not, so be it. So, Gears gets the podium, and I had just missed out. Good job. Alright, thanks guys. We're going to actually have a stream later for SFR. It's coming up, so this is Season 3 of SFR GT Challenge. We got some new and exciting rules. We got 3 divisions now. So stay tuned later tonight on the SFR GT Challenge YouTube page. It's our test event, so we're not currently in Round 1 yet. Round 1 will take place in a few weeks, more like three weeks from now. But we'll have all those details for you, and we'll be live streamed tonight. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll catch you again.